clock is melting, and what happened in the last 48 hours was insanity that could define our destiny. Listen up, nation. There's only one day left, just 24 hours of the 2026 draft, and what we're witnessing is a war zone where logic has been thrown out the window. While teams across the league are making bizarre decisions, lost in picks no one understands, the Detroit Lions are sitting on a goldmine of strategic value. The news is clear and urgent. The dreaded NFL dead zone is knocking at the door, that desert of news that tortures us until kickoff. But before that deafening silence, Brad Holmes has the upper hand to pull off a real heist. We have picks left on the board, and the field is full of talent that shouldn't be available at this point. If you think the job is done because the first-round picks have disappeared, you don't know the DNA of this franchise. The future of our defense and the depth that will support us during injury times are being decided right now, at this very moment. Make no mistake, the chaos of our opponents is our greatest opportunity for glory. I don't know what's going through the minds of the other general managers, but the strangeness of yesterday's picks opened a portal of possibilities for us. The 2026 draft will be remembered as the year panic gripped some franchises, while in Allen Park, the atmosphere is that of a predator patiently waiting for the moment to strike. We're entering this final day with a roster of players who are true
steals for this stage of the competition. We're talking about guys who aren't just there to fill out the roster or hold dummies in practice. We're talking about players who carry the grit that Dan Campbell demands in every fiber of their being. They can and will fight for a starting spot on the first day of training camp. The difference between a good team and a champion is what you do when the world stops paying attention. And day 3 is where the real lions are forged in the fire. Our most pressing need never sleeps, the pass rush. Even after reinforcing the line, the thirst for pressure on the opposing quarterback is something that should never be quenched. If you want to survive and dominate the NFC North, you need elite pass rushers, and that's where the name of Mikhail Kamara from Indiana starts to resonate with our management. He's the perfect fit for the culture we built. Kamara isn't just a showpiece speed rusher to look good in social media highlights. He's a trench worker, a guy who defines the edge against the run with rare ferocity, and who, when the opponent least expects it, is already in the QB's lap. His tape shows a reality that the pure statistics of 2025 try to hide. He was the epicenter of attention, attracting double and triple coverage all the time after a dominant 2024. He clears the path for his teammates to shine, and finding that kind of tactical discipline and physical strength on the final day is what separates the Lions from the rest.
The division. We are not just filling roster spots, we are building a dynasty, and time is running out for those who want to stop us. If you feel that chill down your spine just thinking about the agonizing wait until the start of the regular season, channel that energy into what is about to happen in these final rounds. The Lions board still boasts elite talent for those with eagle eyes and courage in their hearts. Brad Holmes has proven time and again that he can find diamonds where others only see gravel. And with rivals stumbling over questionable choices, the path is clear for a home run that will echo throughout the league. There is no room for error here. Every pick now is a brick in the wall that will protect Detroit. We have clear targets, and each one brings a missing piece to this dominance puzzle. Beyond Mikhail Kamara's tireless engine at the end of the line, we have names like Kyle Lewis, the Pittsburgh linebacker with the speed to cover the field from side to side, and Jalon Kilgore from South Carolina, a player so versatile in the secondary he seems to have been designed in a lab by our defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn. We're looking at Grayson Holton to bring that immediate inside pressure, and Keith Abney II, the Arizona State cornerback who shut down receivers last year with frightening efficiency numbers. Even on offense and special teams, the strategy is surgical. Riley Nowakowski to be the physical H-back Campbell loves, and Bryce Bocher to be the
special teams captain who plays with manic intensity. It all comes back to the core philosophy. The tape doesn't lie. When we look at Mikhail Kamara, we see a Detroit player wearing an Indiana jersey. He has the leverage, the heavy hands, and above all, the quiet leadership of someone who doesn't back down an inch. Imagine this guy being molded by our culture, entering the late-game rotations when the opposing offense is already exhausted. He's the coup de grace. The 2026 draft is entering its final stretch, and the feeling in Detroit is one of unwavering confidence. Let the other teams continue with their strange picks and wasted capital. We will gather the workers, the warriors, and the forgotten talents and transform them into champions. The wait for kickoff will be long, and the dead zone desert will test the sanity of every fan. But if we emerge from this draft with these names tomorrow, this wait will not be one of suffering, but of anticipation. It will be the necessary silence that precedes the loudest roar this league has ever heard. We are ready for the final assault. We are ready to claim what is rightfully ours. The last day of the draft is not the end of a process. It is the beginning of a new era of terror for anyone who crosses the path of the Detroit Lions. Get ready, because the magic is happening now, in the details that no one else can see.